Hey, today I'm going to share with you how to make these coconut flour muffins with blueberries. They're extra moist, sweet and delicious. A perfect dessert you're just going to gobble up. So we're going to start by getting a smaller bowl and adding our dry ingredients. We're going to add in half a cup of coconut flour, then half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt. I'm going to combine all the dry ingredients together and we're going to put aside our little bowl. And now we want to get our larger bowl. We want to crack in 4 eggs into it, just like that. And once we get that done, we want to whisk them as well as we can until we get this little white foam on top. And then I'm going to add in 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil that's melted. You just want to pop it into the microwave for 30 seconds and that should do the job. And then we're going to add in 1/4 of a cup of raw honey. You could also use maple syrup here if you want. I prefer honey. And then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of almond milk or any other plant-based milk. And then we're going to add in 1/2 of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. You could also use other vinegars, preferably white vinegar, but apple cider would be the best one here. And then we want to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that's all. I'm going then to give all of these wet ingredients a very good mix. We want them to be combined well before we follow the next step. We then want to slowly add in our dry ingredients. So you add a little bit and then you mix, and then you add a little bit and you mix. You'll see there's some bubbles. There's going to be some balls of flour, but that's completely fine. You just want to keep on mixing, and once we're done with all the dry ingredients, adding them in, our dough will look quite nice and quite smooth. Just give it some time, mix it, give it love, you know. For the final step, we want to add in 1 cup of blueberries. You want to make sure they're washed and dried. Mine were not as dry as they should be, to be honest, but still our muffins turned out great. So the next thing we want to do is get our muffin pan. I actually realized I don't have my baking tray, so I'm just going to use cupcake liners. I'm using 3 in each to hold our muffins, just like that. So I'm just going to fill up the cupcake liners 3/4 of the way, just to make sure that it has enough space to just rise, just like that. That's very important. And once that's done, we simply want to pop it into the oven, and the oven needs to be at 350 Fahrenheit degrees, and that's pretty simple. And we're going to bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. It took me around 22 to be honest, until they're golden brown. You don't want to overcook them nor undercook them, but once they're baked, they are super delicious. As you can see, I only made 7 of them, but trust me, they're quite healthy, super delicious. It's definitely a healthy dessert. Either way, if you enjoy this recipe, please click that like button. Please subscribe for more videos like that. Either way, I hope you enjoy the baking process. Have a lovely day and bye-bye.